and YouTube live nearly almost every day. We are pulling out the XRP charts here now. We're going live. It is Sunday, June 11th at 11:22 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast. If you're tapping in with me, I'm getting the chats pulled up here now, so just bear with me for just a moment here. We had a good little session earlier. Just a friendly reminder that I'm not a financial advisor, first of all. Second of all, you shouldn't buy or sell anything based off of something I say or show you. You should go do your own research and make the decision yourself, because I am just a crypto degen. Some would call me an XRP maxi, but nonetheless, we are back rolling here. Pop out chat. All right. So let's see what the XRP price is doing here. Pull up the 3XL. We actually ran that number up quite a bit earlier. However, I was not where I was able to pull out. So we're sinking back down here. The 3X sitting at 36.9 now. XRP sitting at 51.4 right now. We're down 1.28% on the last 24 hours here, based off of what I'm seeing. But as we zoom out, let me just remind you folks that these right here, these candle drip wax, they're not as discouraging as you would probably think they are. Feel free to join me in the chats. Make sure you're smashing that like button and subscribe. We're trying to build our YouTube channel out like we have our Twitch following out here now. So we got a big day coming up. I just watched a video from Zach Rector. Saw that he was talking about trillions in damages. Could they countersue, etc.? I think it is huge if they can do that, because I'm sure that Ripple would love to pump that money into their number one utility, which is XRP, clearly. So I was thinking it might be beneficial to XRP holders as well as Ripple for them to pump any money they get out through, say settlement or countersuing. And if that's the case, why wouldn't they put it into XRP, being that would give them more support as far as their on-demand liquidity project that they are trying to do with all this. So that's just a little something that I just came across there. Let me pull up the Twitter. I was almost saying Twitch. Feel free to join me in the chats, man. We got them up and running. See what John Deaton's got to say today. We've kind of been slacking on our Twitter review here, but yes, I agree with that. Meanwhile, here in the States, I guess we are to settle for the Bring Back Crypto Act of 2050. We need candidates in 2024 who support American innovation. Hard stop. Absolutely agree with that completely. Let's see here. Just in, Hong Kong legislator invites global crypto exchanges, including Coinbase, to operate in country. Now, that's big, folks, because basically what I've been saying for the longest time is I definitely think we have some corrupt officials in our government. I think they are doing things that are doing detrimental damage to our country, to our economy, to our way of life here. They are killing innovation here. They don't want crypto, but clearly everybody in the world sees the perks and benefits of crypto. Don't see it as a big scam, except for our regulators here in the United States. I'm starting to realize that like our government is more about control over the entire world. It's not even just controlling the people here. They got enough control over us. They don't care about controlling us anymore. They want to control the entire fucking world, and it's extremely, extremely concerning. Uh, but yeah, it's just my take on that. Now, this is a big tweet that I did see earlier by John Deaton too, retweeting it. He said, "Crypto isn't dead. I will say this again. This is all about crushing the market, and then watch J.P. Morgan, Goldman Sachs, etc. will get a bigger slice, and then give Gensler a call, and then there will be some framework worked out." So that being said, folks, hold on to your crypto. Keep it safe. Keep that stuff in a safe place. Like I said, make sure you're doing what you can to stay safe out here. Don't keep your crypto on these exchanges if you don't have to. Find yourself a third-party wallet at the very least, such as the Zoom wallet, or I think that was one that I saw people talking about. There's multiple ones. If you are going to keep your crypto on an exchange, I would make sure that it's a foreign exchange. Somehow, some way, make it happen. Bitrue is a good one to use that I've read up on, and I've actually used Bitrue quite a bit to both store and to do some swing trading. So don't miss out on that just because you didn't want to take the time to make sure that your hard-earned money and assets were sitting there in a safe spot. But yeah, so that's basically what I've been trying to tell my family. That's what John Deaton had said there with that retweet. And nobody wanted to listen to me. They said, "Oh, we're gonna kick you out, and you won't even be able to make no money." This and that. That's cool. That's cool. But I'm still gonna test. I'm gonna test it. Take another second here. Appreciate everybody tapping in for the first time. Make sure you're smashing that like button, that subscribe, all that good stuff. We are doing giveaways starting at 100 subscribers. Sorry, this is bugging me. I gotta fix my inlay here. All right, that's a little better at the very least. It's probably not completely centered up, which is gonna bug me too. But we had to move that out of the way and get it off the screen here. Yeah, so as we can see here, the XRP 3L set at 369 again, up 4% on the last 24 hours. XRP sinking down negative 1.32% in the last 24 hours. But I'm expecting we'll get some more bounce action up now. I'm hoping that when we reach up here again, we don't have any more of these red candles. With the way that it's lining up, I wouldn't think that we'll have another one with the way that the court case and stuff's going. Like we've been talking about multiple times about the macro and micros lining up identically, and the way that the time was going, us trying to make that wedge burst out through the ceiling. Reach that, I believe it was 57, 58 cent range is where we're trying to reach to hopefully see something break out towards the upside. But we just got to keep on paying attention to it. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see any kind of real crazy price action right after the lawsuit stuff is decided, because I know retail. I mean, unless there's a few other macros we could talk about. Like, for example, if Coinbase was to relist XRP the minute they say that it's not a security, or the minute, like, in all these other exchanges, like, for the most part, if you're in XRP, you're in XRP already, and you've been buying it, and it hasn't phased you at all as far as, where to buy it, because obviously, you can buy it at Uphold in the United States. There's probably a few other ways you can buy it if you on and off ramp through different systems, like such as Bitrue. That's the spot where if you wanted to send, say, some stellar lumens from Coinbase over to Bitrue, you could do that and then trade it for XRP, do whatever. I did notice that over the past few months, to maybe even over the past few months, like longer than that, I saw that Bitrue was offering every other project has a trading pair with XRP now. And because of that, I'm extremely bullish on the situation that we are in. We've been taking looks at the charts. We've been trying to play the leverage trading a little bit, trying not to over risk ourselves. But we got some crazy stuff in the works here. Everyone needs to remember the SEC calling an asset a security does not mean it is a security. Here is the SEC admitting that the court decides if the SEC's claim or theory is even valid. This was the SEC's response to my writ of mandamus. Let's open this up here. I haven't seen this tweet yet, so we're going to open it up, look at it together. I'm sure you guys are probably already ahead of me here. All right, document 11, filed March 5th, 2021. Scroll down here, legislation. Here, an avenue for judicial review of the Commission's complaint against Ripple clearly exists. The Southern District of New York will decide whether the complaint warrants any relief. Thus, the Commission's enforcement proceeding in the Southern District of New York, brought under the Securities Act, supplies the exclusive method for testing the validity of the Commission's complaint against Ripple. Now, that being said, so it seems like it's a lot of inferred laws, I guess. All right, so John Deaton, this was 13 hours ago. He said, Wednesday, June 14th, the 5th anniversary of the Hemmons speech, we dig in. We know that the Brett Redfern, former director of trading and markets, warned that the speech would cause market confusion or more speculation, so why give the speech? Right? So John Deaton went back here and he says, the emails won't change the Howey analysis, but they will likely show the difficulty in applying 1930s and 40s precedent to modern-day technology. The emails will likely help Coinbase and Ripple in the court of public opinion and hopefully drive bipartisan efforts in Congress. So, like I said, all the facts and evidence that's been presented and that I've seen, just doing my own research and, via going through Twitter and all these YouTube videos, what you've heard through the grapevine, what you've seen John Deaton post, say in videos, all these other attorneys that have been following the case, like, it just seems like all the odds are in Ripple's favor here, and they're really playing ball in their own court. So, if we get a good news judgment, which I won't even say I would be willing to bet. I wouldn't even be willing to bet it. I am betting it by holding XRP and holding a long position, but I do think that there's a slight chance that who knows? Maybe they find some other delay tactic that fucking works, and maybe it happens. Maybe it happens. Maybe it doesn't. But the only reason I say that, like, 'cause at first I was pretty sold. Like, yeah, I mean, ain't no way they're gonna delay it again. But I've been saying that this entire lawsuit. So since I've been saying that this entire lawsuit, and I saw that Elemental movie with the two main characters, something Ripple and something Lumen, and I was like, all right, when's that come out? And I just looked it up. It comes out June 16th. So if it comes out June 16th, I would say that we absolutely have to have a some kind of verdict by then, right? Like, you don't just come out with a movie that's, they do predictive programming type stuff. So, anyhow, Americans pull $472 billion out of U.S. banks in 3 months. Depositors exit in historic numbers. See, now, we've been talking about this too. Like, over 2 years ago, you can go back on my Twitch, I'm sure, and find clips of where I talk about how banks are going to crash. Eventually, the world is going to wake up and see the Ponzi scheme that banks are, the U.S. dollar is, all that good stuff. So, hopefully, at the very least, you all have at least been taking note of that, and you all saw it coming, and hopefully nobody's lost out on anything wild. My whole family's like, oh, only one bank crashed, and just like that, there go 5 more. It's like, all right, y'all just whatever. They all freaking lie without consequence. All right, let's see here. So Brian Sullivan here with CNBC said SEC of Energy admits she was not truthful in Senate testimony, saying she owned no individual stocks. She owned shares of 6 companies. The names will be revealed mid-June. Curious to see if the energy or energy policy related. I'm sure they are. Down here, another excellent point by Stuart Alderati. The SEC issues stop orders blocking registration statements when they're untrue. One that says, I'm not registering as a broker, dealer, securities exchange, or an ATS because I am not trading securities. Should have been blocked if the SEC believed that statement was untrue. So let's go down here and see what this registration statement says. If it appears to the commission at any time that the registration statement, including any untrue statement of a material fact or omits to state any material fact required to be stated therein or necessary to make the statements therein not misleading, the commission may, after notice by personal service or the sending of confirmed telegraphic notice, and after opportunity for hearing at a time fixed by the commission, within 15 days after such notice by personal service or the sending of such telegraphic notice, issue a stop order suspending the effectiveness of the registration statement. When such statement has been amended in accordance with such stop order, the commission shall so declare, and thereupon the stop order shall cease. All right, June 10th here by John Deaton, Charles Gasparino. 4 miles, 10 50-yard sprints, 56 sets of pull-ups, and 88 degrees Miami heat in 1 year after prostate cancer surgery. Not bad. John Deaton says outstanding at any age, let alone 1 year post-surgery. Amazing Charlie. A lot of hard work. You gotta love Charlie. To a degree, at the very least. John Deaton, remember what I said 2 years ago when Hinman finally comments on the speech, he will say two things. Where he gave the speech, he was completely unaware Simpson Thatcher was a member of the EEA, and he will minimalize the membership, i.e. someone signed up without asking. It's a guarantee. Eleanor Terrett spotted Bill Hinman talking crypto policy at the Aspen Institute event on Friday. All right, so there's a lot of corrupt politics going on with all this good stuff. Oh, my bad. You say I sound liberal? No, I'm not even liberal, man. We're talking about XRP here. Yeah, JFK got the KD63. Yeah. Welcome here, Bakiri. We are talking about Ripple XRP. You said sounds liberal? No. I mean, I got some liberal views, but no, when it comes down to what's going on in the United States right now, I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a supporter of majority of it. Shout out to you, Tentacion. I don't know if I know everything, but I try to get it going here. Appreciate y'all all tapping in here. If y'all can smash that like and follow button for me on Twitch. If you're tapped in via YouTube, smash that like and subscribe. I appreciate all that. We're doing giveaways at 100 followers and 100 subscribers. But Kiri, we're our bakery. I don't know. We're just gonna call you Bakery. All right. So no, we're talking about Ripple XRP. There is a lawsuit going on here in the United States. Not sure where you're coming in from, but where they're trying to say that this company Ripple has signed out or sold a whole bunch of unregistered securities. That being said, I don't think they were securities, and I think they were doing it just to kind of hold Ripple back from expanding with their business while the big banks tried getting all their eggs in order. But it's all kind of unfolding here now. Over the past few years now. This lawsuit's been going on for over 2 years. So if you are in the United States, make sure you're writing your local congressman and telling them about how you disapprove of the way they're spending your tax dollars in the middle of a Great Depression. That is definitely where we are heading, is a Great Depression with what's going on here. I appreciate those compliments saying I'm educated. I try to educate myself every day. Ever since I dropped out of college, 10 years ago, I said every day I'm going to make sure that I make it my duty to go out and learn something that I can apply to the world and teach other people, and that's what I'm trying to do here with the crypto charts and all that good stuff here. So XRP price down 1.24% in the last 24 hours, but we are still on that steady incline here, hoping that we can make a burst to the upside. It seems like where's our struggle zone? Our struggle zone is between 53.5 cents and 50. We'll call it 55 cents. We got to get our asses above 55 cents. I think 58 cents is really where we're trying to shoot for. Yeah, shout out to you, JFK. Appreciate you tapping in, man, as well. Appreciate you joining in the chat. Definitely think we're going to get the W, man. And hopefully all that stuff will come out, here in July. Yeah, YouTube's kind of slacking today on my numbers, man. We got one popping earlier. But we're going over just obviously John Deaton. The reason I'm on his page here on Twitter is he is the attorney that's representing all of us XRP holders, because technically we are. If you're holding XRP, you're being sued by the United States Security and Exchange Commission. So, so I follow this guy because he is the attorney that's representing us holders. And I do think that this is all just a big plan trying to get retail out, because they know the value of this technology and where it's going to end up going. I hate this. Everybody says, how many XRP do we need in order to become a millionaire? All right, so if you're trying to become a millionaire, you're just trying to invest all your money into a project and become a millionaire, chances are you're not going to get there unless you're doing the research. So I do suggest that if you're one of those people that think XRP is going to make you a millionaire, definitely do your best to keep on stacking your bags every week, dollar cost averaging. Don't over risk. Don't over risk. But, I definitely say that it's a smart investment to have in your portfolio at the very least. It's having some XRP. Even if it doesn't go up extremely high, you might be able to eventually supply it to a network and receive APY for it, interest, all that good stuff. I don't know why I keep closing the charts out, though, here. You can see what this 3 long is looking like here, 369 still. Yeah, we just keep clicking back and forth between the charts, hoping that we see some crazy jump here. I did say that I was trying to catch the moonshot on the stream. So I've been trying to stream as long as I can, but I've had a long day today, and we're reaching midnight here. Here we're about quarter till midnight on the East Coast of the United States. So we're trying to hang in there the best that we can. That's for sure. Yeah, I wouldn't say I know it all. That's for sure. Tentacion. Definitely don't know it all. But all I do know is that when this thing does rip and run, we're going to see it rip and run. I do fully believe that. That's complete confidence. I've been following XRP now for almost 3 years. I would say roughly about 3 years. And ever since then, I've never felt so good about something in my life, and that's why anytime I have money, I put it in there. Even if that means that I'm putting my bill money in there, I'm putting my bill money in there, and I'm waiting for it to take off. Now, don't do what I do, because every other YouTuber will tell you don't put all your eggs in one basket, but that's exactly what the fuck I've been doing. Because I don't trust the U.S. dollar. I know one day that's going to implode, and we're going to be going around with wheelbarrows full of fucking money, wiping our asses with it. And it's controlled demolition of the U.S. dollar at this point, ain't no doubt about it. Yeah, Yep. Look, I'm starting to think you were just trolling Bakiri, saying that I sound liberal. Yeah, welcome everybody to the chat. Welcome everybody to the chat. I'm fighting my sleep. I'm doing my best to keep on rolling here. Thought about turning on the Xbox and playing some games. We'll just sit here and chat with some people, but chat looks like it's kind of dying down right at this moment. So maybe we'll switch it over and play some FIFA. I originally was going to make music, but instead I was looking at the crypto charts. I was like, you know what? I want to go live. I want to meet some other people. I want to network. So here we are. Now, I'm sorry if I'm kind of cutting off the screen with the camera. Kind of got the screen at a weird angle. All right, it's a slight bit better, but my camera's here, my main screen's here. It's just, yeah. I'm trying to make it work. Greatly appreciate everybody tapping in. Make sure you're smashing that like button, that follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. Post notifications on if you're tapped in via the YouTube channel. We're trying to grow out both of our platforms on those. We are gonna make a TikTok here soon. Again, I don't have enough space on my phone to handle another leeching app like TikTok. We're gonna start trying to post some YouTube shorts and all that good stuff. So if you would like to reach out to me at all, with any ideas, anything that you come up on, all you gotta do is add me on Instagram. You can see that at the bottom of the screen there at Mikey OutOfPocket. That's spelled all the way out. And then if you'd like to reach out to me through Twitter, I actually have a crypto and investment entertainment Twitter, and it's at Livy Visions. You can reach out to me there as well. But the best spot to reach out to me is definitely Instagram because of all of the bots that are on YouTube and Twitch. So I don't check those DMs as often, those messages, but I do try to do my best and still check up on them here periodically. Now it looks like we're gonna get a little dump here in the price, and I kind of expected it to come. We had a nice little run today and yesterday. We've been holding strong through this entire bear market, honestly. Guys, XRP is not going anywhere. Crypto's not going anywhere. Just a reminder, it's literally the banks. They want you out. They don't want you making any money, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So it's kind of obvious that you're putting it all in front of our face, but realize how they have all this crazy stuff that's going on in the world, and let's put politics aside for a second. Isn't it crazy that all of a sudden all this Epstein comes about, then there's COVID, and then they're like, oh no, you're not allowed to have abortions, and they're like, oh, like, you gotta allow your 12-year-old kid to tell you that, you know, they're a fucking boy or they're a girl when they were born differently. You have to accept it. And like, look, if it's your kid, I do think that you should accept whatever that kid says, thinks, whatever. Like, it's your kid, it's your love, you should love them, whatever. It doesn't matter. Because if they do one thing or one thing, they don't do one thing, that's, you know. What's up, Mike? How high do I think XRP will get? Honestly, I've been telling my buddies now, this is pure speculation in my opinion. I think that when the lawsuit is resolved, that we'll be looking at roughly $7 to $12. Just for, I see that's where it's going, for the simple fact that we were at like $3 for the all-time high. We didn't get a 5x like all the other coins got in the last bull run we had. So the way that I look at it is, I think that we sit here, we say, all right, well, our all-time high was, you know, $3, a little more than that, whatever. Let's just say the 3x puts it in anywhere from $9 to $15. That's kind of what I'm looking at there, and that's what I would expect. But now, let's just say that there's a crazy deal in the settlement and Ripple countersues for money. I mean, ain't no doubt in my mind that over the last 2.5, 3 years, since the lawsuit's been going, it's been like a lot of other people have said, it's like a cloud just hanging over Ripple's head. And XRP, people are scared to buy XRP. They're gonna lose this and that. They're gonna lose this and that. Like, I've been keeping up with this for a while. Now, I definitely think that Ripple has lost out on $1 trillion plus on businesses or on business ventures and stuff because they've had to deal with this lawsuit. They've spent over $200 million just on attorneys and shit. I think one evaluation said that they've lost $15 billion, but I think that $15 billion is extremely, extremely low because they were working with the biggest banks. They're working with every country to design their central bank digital currency. You can't just. I mean, they're solving real world problems out here. So I think upside. I think it could get as high as $100. I do. I don't think it'll happen overnight. I think that we'll definitely see it go from $7 to $15 range. It'll probably range back and forth between there for a while. And then I think that as more technology is, you got to think nobody's been able to build on the XRPL without being in fear of getting sued, at least in the United States. So, I'm not really sure where I see it going, but I definitely think $7 to $15 is a price that I would be willing to pay for some XRP. Appreciate you tapping in. So look, it's funny because I think that it can absolutely reach $1,000 now. Like I said, I don't think it'll be overnight. I think it'll be kind of a longer term play, but that's one thing that, especially for us crypto degens who just got into crypto within the last 4 to 5 years, a lot of us do. We chase that quick money, and ain't nothing wrong with it. We're living in a pretty fucked up world, but so you need more money. You need it quick. These jobs aren't paying enough to keep a roof over your head, keep food on the table, allowing you to pay for your medications, whatever it is. So I think that a lot of us do kind of search for a quick come up. I do think that it will eventually reach $1,000, absolutely, and I only say that because they're like XRP. I believe they're using the XRPL to tokenize real estate, property, and stuff in China, and that alone, right there. I mean, imagine every house held its value on the XRPL. I definitely think it can get there, but I think we have to wait for a couple more eggs to line up, if that makes sense. I think but I definitely think it's a long term coin. Like if the U.S. dollar's going down, like I don't know if you're from the U.S. or not, but if you live within the U.S., I think that if you see the U.S. dollar value going down, I don't think that I don't think it really makes too much sense to sell all your XRP for U.S. dollars. Because the value of crypto is just going to keep on going up. Now, I'm not saying don't take your profits. You have to take your profits. If you put $1,000 in and your money's sitting at, $40K, at the very least, you better pull out that $1,000 that you initially invested so you can put it into another project. But $1,000, man, I definitely don't think it's out of possibility. Especially if there is a settlement or they countersue for a couple trillion. But I appreciate you tapping in because I sit here all the time. I don't like making predictions because anytime I make predictions, I don't know. I don't even believe it myself half the time because I'll say one thing today and tomorrow I'll be like, you know what? But it just still doesn't make complete sense to me, if that makes sense. Oh. But I do think that you'll be able to do some crazy stuff with your XRP. So just say, for example, say you just had 1,000 XRP, right? Which is still a pretty nice hefty bag. I mean, that's $500 you got invested in. There's a lot of people out here that don't even have 500 chilling in their savings account. So, excuse me, my apologies on that. But imagine you could take collateral loans against it so you can buy more crypto, or you can use it and say do something similar to staking, where you're getting 5 to 10% APY every year just collecting by holding it. Uh, there's definitely a lot of things that a lot of macros and micros that if they hit, absolutely, I see XRP could hit 1,000, but I don't think that it'll be even within the next few months, honestly. Oh man, it popped your message off of there as soon as I started reading it. Well, I don't. It's saying that your message was retracted. I don't know what that means. But I saw you. You said you'd be happy with $5. Yeah, I mean, I would be too. I just want to be able to get a little more money on the sidelines because I do see as we shoot up. I know once we shoot up for a good minute, eventually we're gonna retrace back down, and I would like to kind of grab a few more if I could because I do see XRP being $1,000 coin at some point here in the foreseeable future, for sure. I had originally got on here. I was gonna make some music, but then I was like, you know what? I want to stream. Picked a good night to stream. Appreciate everybody tapping in. Make sure you're smashing that like button and that subscribe. It'll help me keep pursuing my dream. Keep on bringing you content like this. We try to stream every day, at least for a little bit. We do all types of stuff. I make music and stuff too, so I game quite a bit. But mainly, I stay locked into the crypto charts at all times, just trying to figure out, hey man, should I sell it and buy some when it goes down? And I know they say like 99% of day traders apparently lose money. That's why we swing trade over here. We just try to better our position a little bit because we know that everything is extremely undervalued right now. Extremely undervalued. But yeah, appreciate you, Mike Smith. Bakiri, you still in here with us via the Twitch chat? Or how about you, JFK? You still in here? Or Tentacion? You still in there? Yeah, man. Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe. Feel free to reach out to me. I try to go live every day, man, but appreciate you tapping in, man. Take care, and hopefully these investments pay out for us here soon, and hopefully we can get something popping on a bigger level. But you have a great night, my man. Let's see what this 3L's doing here. Much love, much love. XRP 3L still sitting at 369, folks. Hoping we get a little pump here in the night. We know XRP likes to pump between the wee hours of 1 o'clock in the morning and 3 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast. So we will sit here and play it by ear. Now it is Monday, June 12th. So hopefully, in the next 36 hours we have some kind of verdict that makes this thing rip and run to the rocket moons of the mountains. Friendly reminder, if you'd like to reach out to me in any way, shape, or form, the best way to do so if I'm not live is through my Instagram. I keep that at the bottom of your screen, the bottom center of your page. You should be able to see it. Make sure to follow me if you're wanting to chat about anything. I try to respond to all messages as I can. Yeah, YouTube and Twitch have nice little communities. It's kind of nice, all the different people that I've met through streaming here. Specifically Twitch. Got a whole bunch more interactive followers there than we have on YouTube right now. But shout out to Michael Smith for adding to the content today. if anybody's tapped in and you're an accredited investor and you would like to buy some stock for me, I don't know if that's legal, but if it is, I'm totally down. Let me know. I wanna get in this Ripple IPO, but I just don't know if we're gonna make it there. All right, we got some more viewers here, folks. Appreciate you all tapping in. Make sure you're smashing that like button, post notifications on, and subscribe. We're looking at XRP here. Looks like we're gonna still try to finish this uptrend here. Just hoping we can avoid another big red candle wax drip down. Sitting at down 1.13% in the last 24 hours since market opened. Not since market opened. I don't know why I said that. Just forget that. We're sitting at 51.5 cents right now, though. So, honestly, it's not bad because we were sitting at like 48, 49 cents earlier in the day. We got a nice little shoot up to 53 cents. Yeah, we were almost to 53 cents. No, we were. Were we? Yeah, we got a wick that almost hit it, but it didn't. Nope, just shy. So hopefully we can keep this momentum going. Feel free to join me in the chats, man. Got both of them up, both on Twitch and YouTube. We're doing giveaways starting at 100 subscribers, 100 followers. Got some legend cards to give away. Not sure what the value is on all of them, but the first one we're giving away on Twitch is a 1990s Dan Marino Miami Dolphins card. Don't want to miss out on that. It's a 1990s. I remember when I finally took it out of the pack, I put it straight in a sleeve. It's been a sleeve ever since. So all you got to do is smash that follow button on Twitch. Same thing with YouTube. All you got to do is smash that subscribe, and we have other stuff we're going to give away via the YouTube channel. If you are interested in maybe helping out with the stream in any way, shape, or form, feel free to reach out to me as well on that, because we're trying to build our team here, get people that are constantly looking at other projects, listening to the news, all that good stuff. So take it for what it's worth. Take it for what it's worth, and I appreciate that here. Now, let's go over here to Twitter. Let's see here. More from John Deaton. We love getting John Deaton tweets. 33 minutes ago. This is a tweet by Dr. Martin Heisbuck. His book. I don't know how you pronounce it. I'm an ignorant American. I apologize. All right. As predicted, innovation in stable coins is moving offshore. The U.S. government and banking regulators have created this paradigm where we have less control over distribution, regulation, and rules, but the products will still exist and scale. Yep, that's pretty accurate. I agree with that. I'm starting to think that China has already just been owning America, and because they pretty much control everything here. Like, I saw like 27% of the agricultural land that's been bought this year has been bought by Chinese investors, which everybody knows. Like, if you're a company in China, like, that's the Communist Party, right? It's owned by them, right? I can ramble on forever about that. All right, so nothing else new here from that. Hitman emails. I know this is going to be wild. Do we have Hinman emails trending yet? 7 hours ago, unleashed the Hinman emails. Alex Cobb, shout out to him. He's one of our favorite YouTubers. We love seeing the younger guys get into the space. The truth wins its way to coming out one way or another. Can't wait to see those Hinman emails. Me neither. We're supposed to get those on June 13th, which I believe is Tuesday. We're supposed to get that, either get that or get a settlement. Hopefully a nice juicy settlement. And hopefully, like I said, we see this stuff rip and run. Wow, whale wire. BitBoy promoted a scam all over his account, making millions in profits. Afterwards, he plays victim and lies to his sheep followers, claiming he got hacked. He 100% did not get hacked. It blows my mind how people will still fall for these scam influencer traps. The BitBoy kills me. Hilarious. I am dead. Love this. All right, so I don't think that BitBoy had anything to do with that crypto scam. Apparently, he did get hacked on Twitter earlier, or over the last day. I don't know why I clicked on Aldi. It's because I'm hungry and fat. But anyways, guys, it is 12:07 Eastern Standard Time, a.m. on the East Coast of the United States. I know I didn't stream for as long as I normally do, but I greatly appreciate everybody that's been tapped in. That's Bakiri, Tentacion, JFK, and Michael Smith. You all for sure, because you all joined us in the chats and kept things going in motion here for a little bit. But I appreciate you all tapping in. Make sure you all do me a huge solid before we get out of here, and smash that like button, smash that follow and subscribe. It helps us grow, and it takes less than 3-4 seconds, and it's completely free. And who knows what it can do for you in the future for just helping me out. Keep on pursuing my dreams as well. So hope everybody has a blessed, great night. Hope everybody has a good start to their work week tomorrow, being Monday. Until next time, I'm your host, Mikey OutOfPocket, and I think it's time for me to get off of this motherfucker. So appreciate y'all. Much love. We'll see you tomorrow.